9 text messages, really?
Well, you never answer your phone.
I was on the subway.
There's reception on the subway.
My name is Grace Gummer, and I'm playing Paloma. Paloma, I feel like, is a young woman who sort of thinks she knows herself, and maybe doesn't really yet, which I think is probably true for a lot of women my age, late 20s. She's very playful. She puts on a lot of different personas, but ultimately I feel like wants to be loved and love someone truly, and I think she finds that love.
I thought you said your name was James.
It is.
In what language?
Portuguese.
You're Portuguese?
No, I'm Brazilian.
I love Brazil.
I think she's very brave. I think she's silly. I think she's flirty and fun and loves this man, but is again sort of trying to find herself and at times maybe a little bit tempted.
Have a nice life.
You finished?
I saw Grace in a play in New York called The Columnist with John Lithgow, and we also met at an audition and had always kind of run into each other in New York. And when I saw her in this play, I thought she was really, really talented. And she played a range of ages from like 16 to 20-something, which is really, really hard, especially to go backwards in age. I was just really impressed with her physicality. Like, she was able to play that sort of awkward gawkiness of a teenager, even though she's not a teenager. So I did have her in the back of my mind, but you never know if things are going to work out.
Delivery.
Matthew, I think, is obviously the untouchable one, the married one, the one with more of a settled life, and I think that's appealing to her. I think something that you can't have is obviously very appealing. He's older, and she works for him, and that's kind of fun and bad. What's about yourself? Why doesn't she tell Tiago the truth? I think she sees a boldness and a courageousness in him, and sort of a readiness in him to commit to her and to stay home with her and not, you know, he doesn't need to go out to parties and meet a bunch of people, and I think he really is into her, and she responds to that and feels that. And he's very sexy. I love working with Julia. I love it so much. I think she's really mindful. She knows what it's like to be behind the camera. She knows what you don't want to hear. She has a lot of really good ideas, and she's awesome. She's a cool gal. We get along.